Welcome to Linnell Gymnasium in Saco. Hello, everybody. I'm Jay Harper, along with cameraman Mark Cantra, getting set to bring you CTV 30's coverage of Thornton Academy girls basketball. Tonight, the Lady Trojans coming in at 9-5, play host to the 9-5 Lewiston Blue Devils. This meeting between the two 9-5s, very critical in the heel point race as Lewiston comes in ranked number 4, Thornton Academy number 5. So these two could flip-flop if the lower seed Thornton Academy could knock off the higher Lewiston. They met earlier in the season up in Lewiston, a thriller, nail-biter, and the Trojans falling 44-41. Good crowd on hand for this Tuesday night affair as we get set for PA announcer Michael Newman's introduction of the starting lineups. Thornton Academy, a slight change in their starting lineup, going with the height this evening, as Coach Chris Netto has chosen Christy Bolia, Jen Boudreau, Shayna Bart, Lynn Goodwin, and Heather Prince to be his starters for the evening. Last time we were out, his daughter and other guard, Tricia Netto, was a starter, and Bart came off the bench. Trying to align himself better with Lewiston's height and to match up better at the inside play. All right, those are tonight's starters, and the change I just mentioned, not to be. The book had it differently, or at least that was my interpretation, but it is Tricia Netto starting this evening, and Shayna Bart will come off the bench. And the 5 starters for Lewiston: Sandy Bowden, Julie Johnson, Dawn Karen, True McCannell, and TJ Methuen. We'll pause now for a national anthem. You're watching Lady Trojans basketball on CTV 30. Lewiston is coached by Dan Mishu. Thornton Academy by Coach Chris Netto. His assistants Bob Bolia and Amy Johnson. And Thornton basically opens with a 3-guard offense with Prince and Goodwin to do the work inside. Lewiston, not big as they start the game. They're led in scoring by Sandy Bowden. She wears number 11 and has averaged 11 points per game throughout this 92-93 campaign. Goodwin will jump it with McCannell. Tip controlled by the Blue Devils as Goodwin won the tap but hit it too hard. Bowden Gets it off for Johnson. Pass intercepted by Goodwin, off for Bolya. They go for Boudreau, a little bit indecisive in her moves, and they call her for traveling. Thornton matching up in the man-to-man defense. Methuen now with it, way out on top. Goes for Karen. Inside for Bowden. Bowden pull up Jay, partially blocked and controlled by Bolya. Gets it off for Boudreau, and Boudreau walks it up to set the offense. They go inside right away for Goodwin. Turn around, no good. Prince taps it, comes out high to Boudreau, and Thornton with a second opportunity. Played a minute, no score. They go back again for Goodwin. This time, they're pretty position. Can't get it to fall, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And with this opening moment matchups, Thornton Academy will be well advised to keep that ball right down into the low post in the hands of Goodwin and Prince. Decisive height advantage over the Blue Devils. Goodwin puts Thornton Academy on top, 1-0. Second one rims out, but Prince there, goes back up, in and out. And the rebound picked off by TJ Methuen. Julie Johnson pushes it into the forecourt. And now back for Bowden. Bowden looking inside. Goes back for Methuen. Lewiston's offense stymied. Now the shot on top from three-point land, no good. Tipped around, Lewiston with the loose ball. Shot up, won't fall. Loose ball picked off by Jenny Boudreau, and she jogs it up on a slow pace, looking long for Neto and throws it away. Johnson on Bolya, puts it back out for Methuen, and now they go for Karen. Karen looks for Bowden now, working on Boudreau. Fake in the drive by Karen, nice move inside, won't go down. Knocked out of bounds, it'll be Thornton's basketball. Thornton breaks the pressure. Go inside, great lob pass again, and Lynn Goodwin 2 more. The nice pass from Jen Boudreau. And with 5:20 to play, first quarter, Thornton up, 3-0. Bowden with a nice drive. She gets fouled, she'll shoot 2. Wilson gets the rebound, comes back in the paint, and Julie Johnson cashes in. Bowden missed them both, but the long bounce paid off. Boudreau takes it, buries it. Just inside three-point land, and it's 5-2. Shot long, Bolya goes after it. Gets it into the forecourt, but stolen away. Back checking was McCannell, and she comes up with it. Ball partially blocked by Neto. Picked off by Goodwin, and now Boudreau finds Prince all alone under their own basket. Boudreau with another great assist. 7-2, 3:42 to play, first quarter. And the Lewiston Blue Devils want a timeout. Thornton getting the nice play from their point guard and four-year starter, Jen Boudreau. 2 fine assists and an outside bomb, accounting for 6 of the 7 Thornton Academy points. And Goodwin has 3 points for Thornton, and they enjoy the early 7-2 lead. Thornton, another big game on Thursday with crosstown rivals Biddeford Tigers. And the Lady Tigers came up with a big upset last week, knocking off the Portland Bulldogs, handing them their first loss of the season. Shot from downtown, no good, and the rebound to Boudreau. Boudreau bouncing it up the floor, looking ahead. Now goes across for Neto. Neto going low, got Prince. Prince up and in! Trisha Neto with a nice lob pass in, and Heather Prince has 4. 9-2, Lady Trojans. Karen tries from outside, rolls in and out. Pass inside, Bowden wide open, but it won't go down. And a foul called on number 21, True McCannell, and that'll be her first personal, and Thornton will inbound. Lewiston changing their press now into a 3-1-1, easily broken off of Boudreau. Boudreau goes cross for Neto and throws it away. She had her there, tried a tough left-handed pass across court, a little bit behind. Talking with the Lewiston coach, Dan Michaud, before the game, he said both games against Portland this year, they had a big early lead, 22-5, and the Bulldogs came back and knocked them off. So Lewiston could certainly play with the elite. Right now, they're stymied, though, looking very out of sync on offense, and Thornton Academy doing it all right. Bollier goes across. Goodwin gets it for Boudreau. Boudreau will try. It's long. Rebound. Save. And a kick called on Lewiston, so Thornton able to maintain possession. First off the bench for Thornton is Shayna Bart. She checks in for Christy Bollier. Neto in for Prince. Prince fouled. First personal on Dawn Karen, team's 3rd. In for Heather Prince. Prince throws it long, picked out of there by Shayna Bart. Up and in. And Thornton Academy now bulging to an 11-2 lead. And another timeout called by the Lewiston Blue Devils. They trail 11-2. A minute 54 to play, first quarter. You're watching Thornton Academy girls basketball on CTV 30. Jay Harper bringing you play-by-play. Doing the camera work this evening, Mark Cantra. And so far, Thornton pitching a very low-scoring 11-2 as Lewiston has been out of sync offensively for the entire first quarter. Their only 2 points came off a missed free throw when the ball bounced long and put back up and in. And Thornton doing a great job inside on the boards on rebounding the Blue Devils. And so far, that's told the story. Johnson out on top. Shayna Bart has her. Now they go for Shayna LaJoy. And off for Karen. Karen tries. She's long. Ball rebounded. Bart has it. Knocked away. And the foul called by the outside official. Gets number 13, Julie Johnson, as Bart had the rebound. Couldn't get the outlet pass, and she was hacked across the hands. Lewiston now in a man-to-man defense. Long pass out. Goodwin. And they call the travel. Lynn Goodwin with a nice steal. Drives inside and draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. Goodwin front rims the first one. Second one no good as well. LaJoy kicks for Johnson. Over for Bowden. Lewiston now looking to pick up the offense. Inside pass for Bowden. Back to the corner for Methuen. And she hits from outside. 11-4. They get it in for Boudreau. Boudreau in the front court, nice spin move, goes inside, finds Prince. Pretty play by the senior. Spin dribble, looked like she was going to the hole herself, dished it off for Prince. 13-4, Thornton on top. Shot up, Prince with the rebound. Dancing out of there and gets it off for Boudreau. Long pass down for Bart. Bart takes the bomb, and they get her for a walk. .26 seconds to play, first quarter. Thornton leading 13-4. Bowden from outside, short. Rebounded by Neto. Neto dribbles away from the pressure. Finds Boudreau. Long pass down for Bart. Bart goes for Prince. Neto will take it. It's long. Tapped out of there and controlled by Johnson. But that'll do it in the first quarter. And Thornton Academy, most impressive. They lead 13-4. You're watching Thornton Academy girls basketball on CTV 30.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Wormwood. I've been coming here for years. In Wormwoods, you may even see local fishermen making the delivery. Now that's fresh seafood.
What about their juicy hamburgers?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about their certified Angus beef. I don't know what certified means, but it sure tastes good.
Lobsters,
Clams,
chowders,
scallops,
haddock.
Wormwoods by the Breakwater, Camp Ellis, Saco.
We wanted to buy a new home, but the timing just wasn't right.
So we decided to fix up what we've got. And instead of dealing with a half-dozen contractors, we decided on one that could handle all of our home improvements. Ben Bollier and Son Enterprises. Carpeting for the living room, all new linoleum and new cabinets in the kitchen, tiles in the bathroom, new vinyl replacement windows, and we even had the house sided. All from Ben Bollier and Son Enterprises, your complete home improvement center.
Back live, Christy Bollier will inbound for Thornton as we start the second quarter. Bollier takes it from the corner, buries it. 15-4. Nice pass from Methuen. Drives, has it blocked. And the shot by LaJoy. And they call a foul inside. It'll be on Heather Prince. Her first personal. Only the team's second foul. Shayna LaJoy missing the rim entirely. She'll get her second. In and out, but there again, Johnson with the rebound, kicks off to the side. That one rolls in and out. And they call a second foul on Prince as she fights for the loose ball. Prince will sit down, picking up the quick two personals. Bowden wide open. Nothing but the bottom of the net. (15-6). Woodrow fakes. Lewiston has dropped into his zone. They go for Bart. Bart, no good. Loose side rebound. Bollier almost had it. Lost it out of bounds. Both teams switching up a little bit. Johnson for Methuen, wide open. Shot. Ball hit the wire. It'll be Thornton's basketball. Long pass out of there for Shayna Bart, trying to track it down. Getting there first. Jump ball called as Goodwin and Bart got back to it. Lewiston to the bench. Michelle Hessler checks in. Number 32 along with number 21, True McCannell, back in the lineup. McCannell off for Karen. Now Julie Johnson. Fine Cannell. Not much happening. Good save by the Blue Devils. Nice drive by Bowden. 15-8. Lewiston has cut it to a 7-point game. Goodwin gets it back, rattles in and out. Game intensifies. Inside pass, shot up, long. Bart the rebound. Aiden for Boudreau. Boya from three-point land, no good. Controlled by McCannell, off for Johnson. Blue Devils trying to run. Foul called on Trisha Neto. Julie Johnson can't convert the front end. In and out on the second. Goodwin the rebound, gets it off for Neto, back in the hands of Boudreau. Boudreau now will drive inside, pulls up. And it's 17-8, Thornton Academy. Another long shot, goes wide. Rebounded by Goodwin. Boley will try again. In and out. Goodwin fights for the rebound. And they call a foul over the back on Lynn Goodwin. Four minutes to play, second quarter. 17-10. Thornton Academy leading as Lewiston brings the ball up the court. Julie Johnson with Neto covering her. Chris Clifford with the ball, looks inside, off the fingertips. Christy Bolya able to rip it out of the hands of Nickerson, and Boudreau brings it up. Bolya again, and this time it's in the hole. And what does that say about Christy Bolya? A lot of confidence. Missing three from out there. Christy Bolya took three in a row from three-point land. Missed them all. Come right back down the court and takes another bomb and buries it. 20-10. Jeanette Prince now in, and Jen Boudreau gets a well-deserved rest. That puts Neto at the point guard. And Bowden almost with a steal. Bart will take it from outside, way off, and rebounded by Bowden. She pushes it up the floor on the left-hand side. Makes a nice fake, goes to the hole, draws the foul, and she'll shoot two. Bowden, Lewiston's leading scorer with 11 a game. Dawn Karen, number 20, averages 10. And TJ Methuen coming in averaging just about 8. Lewiston now falling back into a half-court man. Jeanette Prince in for Bart. Bart turns around, throws it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Lewiston. Pushing it up the court, Don Karen. Clifford will take it from outside, no good. Rebound right there, Lewiston, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Chris Clifford. (20-12). Thornton up by 8. Neto goes inside for Bart. Shayna Bart puts Thornton back by 10. Shot from outside. Karen no good. Long rebound controlled by Lewiston. Back out for Johnson. Johnson a nice fake. Pulls up. Throws it long. Bowden rebounds. Takes it from just about behind the glass and buries it. 22-14. Coach Neto will get Jen Boudreau back into lineup along with Lynn Goodwin as he gave both those short spells. And Boudreau's the one. She controls the pace and everything of the game, and you really can't sit her down for too long. Consummate leader out there on the floor. Inside pass for Prince. Prince, the turnaround, no good. Goodwin up, no good. Fights for it, tapped out of there by Lewiston. Julie Johnson pushes it up. Goes for Methuen. Methuen off for Bowden. Bowden will try a bomb. Short. Rebound by Boudreau. Boudreau pushes it out of the pack. Now pulls it out. Neto will try from three-point land. No good. Rebound. Goodwin. Goodwin in and out. Thornton missing some big chances inside. Clifford with Goodwin on her, now off for Karen. Boudreau, head fake, drives inside, goes up, nothing. Prince with a rebound. .35 seconds to play in the half. Carrying call made on Jen Boudreau. From this angle, didn't see it. That'll give Lewiston the ball a chance to cut it to 6, and if they do, that'll be huge. They've trailed by 8 or 9 most of the half. They could walk to the locker room only down 6. Dan Michaud would feel very good about his chances in the second half, I'm sure. Good ball rotation by Lewiston, but they can't get it to fall down. 8 seconds to play. Boudreau pushing it up the right side. Down to 5. Bolio takes it. She gets fouled. They don't call nothing. Goodwin, the loose ball. Christy Bolio took the last shot. Looked like she got hit on the hand. Definitely on that one. Came up way short. No call. And we'll head to the locker room. Thornton Academy leading 22-14. We'll take a break. Be back with some halftime right after this.
Local news. The New Sun-Times is your source for community news. From Camp Ellis to Prouts Neck, the New Sun-Times is about Saco Bay. Its profiles on people, its government, business, and school issues. The Sun-Times now has primetime TV listings and 911 reports. During February, you can get a year's subscription at our special introductory rate. Your community is important, and it changes every week. Keep up with it all. Subscribe to the Sun-Times.
You like gourmet pizza? You're gonna love this, and this, and this. Ocean Pizza, Camp Ellis, Saco, voted best in Biddeford, Saco, and open year-round with deliveries by land and sea. That's right, Ocean Pizza, 282-2525. Pam Given will win your vote with her Mexican Supreme. white pizza, breakfast pizza, King Neptune loaded with lobster, subs, calzones, and salads. Ocean Pizza on the square, Campbell, Saco. Drop in or call 282-2525 for delivery.
Welcome back to Linnell Gym in Saco. Jay Harper along with cameraman Mark Cantra as we get a view down below of the rec league and some young women playing the game of basketball. Actually a very high scoring period as they entertain between halves. 8-6 the score, and a shot up and no good, a chance for 10. But as you watch that in the background, run down their halftime stats for you. 22-14, Thornton Academy leading. They were led in that first half by Heather Prince. She had 6. Christy Bolya with the 1-3 and a basket for 5 points. Jen Boudreau and Shayna Bart each had 4. And Lynn Goodwin had an early 3 points, but then was not heard from for Thornton Academy's 22 points. Looking at Lewiston, not much balance here as Sandy Bowden, their leading scorer on the season, had 8. Julie Johnson had 4. And then TJ Methuen had a bucket for their 14 points. So Lewiston certainly would like to get more scoring from some of their other team members. And Thornton Academy, nice balanced first half of scoring. Will look probably to get the ball inside more to Lynn Goodwin in the start of the third quarter. These two teams met earlier in the season, and Lewiston won on their home court 22-14. Excuse me, 44-41. And a game that went right to the wire. And this one so far, Thornton has control, but you can see where Lewiston has a lot of potential and can certainly get back into it. So far, Thornton has handled the press very nicely. Jen Boudreau doing the job on that. Who knows, out of this quarter of 10 or so, you might see the future stars of the Lady Trojans. But it's nice to see them at this age get out and play organized basketball. And that's where it has to start. All the great programs, they're playing at a very, very young age. I'd say these are probably 5th and 6th graders. Nice inbound pass and 2 more put up. Scored 10-8. And we're down to 45 seconds to play in this entertaining intermission. I just can't figure out how they know who's on whose team. You got navy blue, light blue, red, green. And the home team has the ball, leading by 2, down to 20 seconds. But stolen away, a chance for a tie. Confusing moments out there right now as the play is getting a little bit sloppy. And that's going to do it in the half. And it's great to see Thornton Academy's girls varsity team out cheering them on and high-fiving them. And the crowd certainly behind them. And now they're going to teach them their little chant. Well, we're glad we could show you a little bit of that. Very delightful halftime show. And now back to the big show. Number 5, Thornton Academy, hosting number 4, Lewiston. And Thornton Academy holding to an 8-point lead, 22-14. You're watching Thornton Academy girls basketball on CTV 30. We'll pause and come back with the start of the third quarter right after this. Welcome back to Linnell Gym. We get set for Third quarter action between Thornton Academy and Lewiston. Thornton leading 22-14. The pass in for Boudreau. She goes up for the layup and converts. A nice move by Boudreau as she held on for a second and let Bowden clear. And Thornton improves to a 10-point lead now. 24-14, just underway second half. Karen with a fake slide step. She's getting away with that travel. Nice block inside. The ball loose on the floor. Jump ball. Lewiston will maintain possession. This is a very important game for Thornton. The higher seed Lewiston at number 4. Thornton still with a lot of chances to get heel points and get themselves in the top 3. Shot from outside by Bowden, no good. Tipped and controlled by Tricia Netto. Gets it off for Boudreau. Boudreau goes inside for Goodwin. Goodwin turnaround, yes! Not a pretty turnaround move by Goodwin. She now has 5 and Thornton out by 12. Johnson drives, nice pass inside. Shot up and in by Methuen. Methuen didn't waste any time. She got the ball and put it right up. 26-16. Netto with a lob to Goodwin. Goodwin fouled on the hand, and she'll shoot too. A nice entry pass once again by Tricia Netto. So important when you got your low post person on the box. Good position to be able to get that lob pass or the bounce pass, whatever it may be. Goodwin buries the first. Not always the easiest thing to do to get that ball inside, especially on the lob. Goodwin makes them both. And Thornton back by 12. Bowden off for Karen. Karen goes to the corner for Methuen. Methuen tries, gets a pretty roll on that side, and it's 28-18. Heavy scoring opening moments of the third. Boudreau drives in, and they say a clean block. It'll be Thornton's ball out of bounds. Go to the corner for Prince for Netto. Coming around Boudreau, nice job handling that. She'll take it from outside. Partially blocked, tipped, and it comes out of there. Bowden able to pick it up. Goes for the corner for Karen. Netto on her, makes the fake, drives. Nice baseline move. Karen, when she fakes the hole, she does shuffle her feet. She gets away with a football move. But that was a nice conversion after that. Almost stolen by Karen. 28-20. Lewiston has cut it back to 8. In for Goodwin. Goodwin back out for Bolia. Bolia for Boudreau. Boudreau, three-point land. It's long. Bowden pushing again. Now they'll slow it down for Karen. Inside pass, Methuen. Methuen, no good. Rebounded by Goodwin. She able to clear it out. Christy Bolia driving base, pulls up, goes for Prince. Prince can't handle it. Nice defensive play by Jen Boudreau. Out with the leg, kicks it out of bounds. Shayna Bart gives Heather Prince a rest. 5:08 to play, third quarter. In for Methuen. Methuen, the turnaround, beauty right around Goodwin. And it's 28-22. Lewiston has cut it to 6. After Thornton has got it up to 12 twice in the third quarter. Pass for Boudreau. Excuse me, Bolia. Bolia no good. Rebound by Goodwin. Goodwin up, no good. fighting in there hard. Lewiston tips it out. And McCannell gets it off for Bowden. A chance for the Blue Devils to cut it to 4. McCannell. And they call the foul on Bart. Lewiston will inbound underneath their own basket. Goes in for Methuen. Now they kick on top. Thornton in his zone. Johnson looking for McCannell. Now they go for Bowden. Karen again with that little fake move. Drives. Beauty. She's come alive. Dawn Karen picked up the Blue Devils. It's a 4-point game. They go inside for Goodwin. Goodwin fouled from behind. Then Goodwin, very important free throw, puts it back to a 5-point game. Second one front rim and controlled by Julie Johnson. She's pushing. Kicks for Bowden. Bowden will try it from outside. Buries it. Just inside three-point land, 29-26. It's a 3-point game as Lewiston has picked up their outside shooting. Stolen by Johnson. She goes coast to coast and they call a foul. Chance for Lewiston to tie this up. Timeout call, Thornton Academy. 3:37 to play, third quarter. Thornton leading 29-28. And Lewiston will have one free throw to try to knot this thing up. Blue Devils have come storming back with some great outside shooting. And really, Dawn Karen, number 20, doing the work on the baseline. Good head fakes and then the drive, and able to make things happen. Lewiston now right back in it, and we got a long way to go in this one. Get a look at Coach Chris Netto pointing out instructions to his team as Thornton came off the halftime intermission by scoring 2 quick hoops and making an 8-point lead, 12. Lewiston cut it to 10, Thornton back to 12, and then Lewiston has been on the run and red hot from outside. And now Julie Johnson a chance to tie this game up. Long, the rebound comes out, Prince able to pick it up. 29-28 as Boudreaux walks it up for Thornton. Off of Bart. Again, they got Goodwin wide open. Throws it too long. Prince able to come out of there with it. She throws it up and gets fouled. Prince, good weak side rebound. Heather Prince misses the first. One of two, 30-28. playing good defense. Lewiston being very patient. Johnson with a nice drive in, misses, gets her own rebound, up and in. And it's tied at 30. Wilson back to the zone press. Nice pass for Goodwin. Goodwin goes for Bart. Bart buries it. Good ball movement. A nice pass back from Lynn Goodwin to Shayna Bart. 32-30. Outside for Karen. That'll be well short. Goodwin controls the loose ball. Gets it off for Boudreau. Boudreau pushes it up the floor. In for Goodwin. Goodwin goes for Neto. Neto takes it from outside. No good. Rebound, Shayna Bart all by herself and makes it. 34-30. Cross pass almost stolen. McCannell controls and gets it back for Johnson. She's been a catalyst on the offense along with Bowden. Back for Karen. Dawn Karen has 6 points in the third quarter. Inside pass tipped out of there. Lewiston saves it unwisely. It would have been out on Thornton. Shayna Bart coming down. Lob pass for Goodwin. In and out. And the rebound picked out of there by McCannell. Actually, Bowden with the ball. She resets down to a minute to play in the quarter. They go for Methuen. Methuen has it swatted out of there by Heather Prince. Nice block inside by Heather. And Lewiston will have it underneath their own basket. Shot from the corner, buried by Methuen. Faked the pass and went back for the shot. Boudreau, the nice pass. Goodwin trying to go up. Gets the foul called. (34-32), and Lynn Goodwin, Thornton's leading rebounder, and her and Shayna Bart leading scorers on the team. Gets the first one to roll home. Very critical. Goodwin misses the second. It's tipped out of there. Looked like Boudreau was going to control, but it was just tipped out. Now Bowden going. What a pretty roll. She gets off that. And she cuts it to 1. Cross for Prince. Prince now in trouble. Gets tied up. Stolen by Bowden. Pulls up, takes it, it'll be well short. And the ball goes out of bounds. Thornton will have 12 seconds to get off a shot. Thornton, a frustrated team right now. Christy Bolia traveled on the baseline. Now Lewiston with 12 seconds to get a shot off and actually take a lead. Karen goes back for Johnson. Johnson loses it. Down to 3. They'll have to shoot. And they don't get a shot off. Thornton with the steal. But the Lewiston Blue Devils play a great quarter of basketball as they get themselves right back in it. With 8 minutes to play in Saco. Thornton Academy 35. Lewiston Blue Devils 34.
Local news. The News Sun-Times is your source for community news. From Camp Ellis to Prouts Neck, the News Sun-Times is about Saco Bay. Its profiles on people, its government, business, and school issues. The Sun-Times now has primetime TV listings and 911 reports. During February, you can get a year's subscription at our special introductory rate. Your community is important, and it changes every week. Keep up with it all. Subscribe to the Sun-Times.
We wanted to buy a new home, but the timing just wasn't right.
So we decided to fix up what we've got. And instead of dealing with a half dozen contractors, we decided on one that could handle all of our home improvements. Ben Bollier and Son Enterprises. Carpeting for the living room, all new linoleum and new cabinets in the kitchen, tiles in the bathroom, new vinyl replacement windows, and we even had the house sided. All from Ben Bollier and Son Enterprises, your complete home improvement center.
Thornton clinging to a 35-34 lead as Lewiston inbounds to start the fourth and final quarter. Bowden working on Boudreau. Now off for Johnson. Methuen in for LaJoy. LaJoy loses it, comes back out with it, now goes up with it, rolls in and out, and Christy Bollier with a big rebound. Boudreau pulls up from the free throw line, in and out. LaJoy the rebound, off for Bowden. Lewiston looking for their first lead of the night. They have not led this evening. Inside for LaJoy, wide open, and there it is. Bart goes long in the corner for Prince. Prince pulls it back out. Now Shayna Bart. No good. Goodwin up for the rebound, but LaJoy comes out with it. Gets it for Bowden. Lewiston with the ball and a 1-point lead. Karen. Long and rebounded by Boudreau. Christy Bollier will try a tray. No good. Rebound by Prince. Lynn Goodwin all alone on the right box. No good. Heather Prince. And Thornton Academy back by 1. LaJoy on top, goes for Johnson. Johnson with a travel. Yes, and that's what we get. Inside pass, almost stolen. Bart now going for Goodwin. Goodwin, nice pass across for Boudreau. Yes! Thornton back by 3, 39-36. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Inside pass from Methuen. She gets out of there. They leave her open. The girl can shoot. This one, no good. Loose ball controlled by Bart. Bart in trouble, and she gets the jump ball called. You got to know when to put the ball on the floor. Get caught up in that, you got to dribble out of it. Lewiston now switching to a man-to-man. They get it in for Prince. Prince throws it away. Boudreau couldn't gather it. Meadow comes in for Shayna Bart. Thornton falls into a zone defense. Looking inside for Methuen. Methuen turns, kicks out for Johnson. Johnson has to go back for Bowden. for LaJoy. LaJoy turns around, draws the foul on Goodwin. She'll shoot two. Shayna LaJoy, a very tall, lanky player, but able to hold her own inside the paint. Makes good on the first, 39-37. This is the second one, and the loose ball comes off for Neto. Bolia takes it. Comes up short. Rebound by Bowden. She comes out of the pack. A 3-on-2. Off for Johnson. Johnson picking her way through the middle. Won't get it to fall. Great rebound by Goodwin. Goodwin trying to get it out. Stolen by Methuen. Off for Bowden. Bowden from three-point land. No good. Rebound. And they call a foul on Bolia. Lewiston getting the loose balls. Shayna Bart comes in now, spelling Christy Bolia. So it's Boudreau, Neto, Bart, Goodwin, and Prince for Thornton Academy. Johnson, Bowden, Methuen, LaJoy, and Karen. Methuen, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Lewiston out with it. Off for Bowden. No good. Methuen. And they call a foul inside on Lynn Goodwin. Hard to see that one. That'll be Goodwin's third personal foul and team's fifth. So still an inbound situation. Pass in for Bowden, tipped away by Boudreau. Karen goes to Johnson. Now for Methuen. Back for Johnson. They work it around against the zone. Shots open for Karen. Short. Again, though, the rebound goes right to Lewiston, and Bowden buries it. 39 all. Boudreau clears him out. Bowden working on her. Great defense. Boudreau finally beats her. Kicks for Neto. Neto will try. It's long. Rebound by Bart. Long. Prince. Back up. What a play, Heather Prince. Inside the paint with a turnaround. 41-39. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Thornton has to work on their defensive rebounds. That's where they've been hurt here in the fourth quarter. Doing lob pass in for Karen. Foul behind by Bart. And probably a very good foul. Rather than give up the easy two, she makes Dawn Karen go to the line and earn those 2 points. She hammers the first one home. Karen will get her second now. Chance to tie it short, but there it is again. Little Julie Johnson, only about 5'5" inside there to pull away the rebound, and Lewiston chance to take the lead. Karen buries it. Thornton Academy's ineffectiveness on the glass. That's where they had all the advantages in the first half, was on the boards in the inside play, and Lewiston just scrappier, feistier, making it work for him. Lynn Goodwin, turn around, gets the foul, and gets it to go down. Big play. Coach Chris Neto wants a timeout. Goodwin will get a free throw. They lead by 1, 43-42, Thornton Academy. And Goodwin with a free throw. And Lewiston really scrapping in there. And we still got 2 minutes and 31 seconds to play. And free throws will be pivotal down the stretch. During this time, I'd like to thank the father of Lynn Goodwin, Carl Goodwin, and his generosity has helped bring you this game tonight, as Carl Goodwin Contractor has sponsored this contest tonight between Lewiston and Thornton, and he certainly picked a big and very exciting game to make sure that the fans of Saco and Old Orchard get to see. And we thank him, and I'm sure the girls do, a chance to see themselves play in this a crucial game as we head to the end of the 1992-93 season, as we start to get in jockeying position for postseason play. Thornton at number 5 right now, Lewiston at number 4. This a must game for Thornton if they want to try to crack that top 3. You got Portland, Westbrook, Bonnie Eagle, Lewiston, Thornton Academy, all the top of the league and all wanting a shot at getting the highest possible seed and allowing yourselves playing the lower seeds in the early rounds and not having to play the playoff experience of the Portland Bulldogs until maybe the finals. Goodwin makes it, and it's a 2-point lead for Thornton Academy. Bowden with Boudreau on her. Back for Johnson, Shayna Bart. Now they go for Methuen. Good outside shooter. Karen has been red hot. She's got a good head fake. Now she'll take it. It's short, goes out of bounds, and Thornton will have the ball. One of the few things Dawn Karen has done poorly this evening. That's the first one she's missed. Thornton having trouble getting it in, and they finally do. Neto now coming up the side. Gets it into the forecourt, keeps going to the corner. Now trapped, in trouble. 5-second call on Tricia Neto. The worst thing you can do is dribble down into that corner and pick up your dribble. Can't do it. It just happened, and the turnover. Lewiston with another chance to tie. Bowden back for Karen. Illegal pick on Johnson, they don't call it. Now Johnson with Bart. Back for McCannell. Goodwin has her. Karen with a fake, going baseline. Nice pass from Methuen, wide open. She ties it up. Minute 25, and it's 44-44. Last time these two teams met, Lewiston won 44-41. Bart for Boudreau. Boudreau has a chance to go base. Pass in, kicked by Bowden. Crowd is certainly into this one. A lot of noise coming from the other side. Bart, the lob in. Goodwin, nice pass for Prince. She gets hammered, and they call a foul. Lynn Goodwin tonight has not only played very strong here in the second half inside, making some big shots, but I'll tell you, for a low post player, she certainly sees the open man. And that time, a huge pass over for Heather Prince, and now these free throws are certainly big. Back rims the first. Minute 6 to play. Can't get the second one. Goodwin fights in the corner and comes up with a loose ball. Neto picking up her dribble, goes in for Prince. Prince, the turnaround, no good. Goodwin there, yes! 50 seconds to play, Thornton back by 2. Bowden goes for Johnson. Trying to get it inside for Methuen. Now they look this way. They go inside for Methuen. Shot up, no good. Shayna Bart over the back. And that could be a 1-and-1 situation. It is, 7th-team foul, and that'll put Julie Johnson at the line with a 1-and-1. 35 seconds left. And a timeout called. Thornton Academy will go over to talk it over, and 2 huge free throws coming up for number 13, Julie Johnson. Played an excellent floor game in the contest. And certainly Lewiston and Coach Dan Michaud has to be happy with his play of TJ Methuen and Dawn Karen. They really picked up the offense for the Blue Devils in the second half. And both Methuen and Karen between them at the end of the half had 2 points. Methuen with only 2, Karen had none. Methuen had a bucket, and they picked up the offense for Lewiston. Some good outside shooting, and these free throws, they tell the story. In almost every single close game, you look back at the book and you see who made their free throws and who didn't, and usually the team that made their free throws will win the contest. Sounds very obvious, of course, but actually throughout a contest, even going back to the early moments of the first quarter, team with a better percentage usually comes out the victor. Julie Johnson, it rests in her hands now. She needs to certainly make the first. And she buries it. Nothing but the net. 46-45. Still 35 ticks left on the clock. Thornton has had problems on the rebounds off the free throws. And there it is again. Methuen with the rebound. Chance to put her team up. No good. Goodwin, no, a big rebound. She's got to get it out of there. And it goes off Methuen, out of bounds. Goodwin with a big missed rebound by Methuen, and then was in trouble, but knocked it off Methuen's leg. 46-45, Thornton by 1. No place to go. Thornton gets a timeout. Shayna Bart has had a hard time inbounding the ball tonight for Coach Netto. And I don't know, he might look to put someone else to put the ball in, and I think he just did that as he told Christy Bolia to check into the lineup, and that may be his exact purpose. Shayna has a little bit indecisiveness on her side here. She really needs to find that open person right off and go to him. She's hesitated a few times, and that one could have been huge, but in defense of her, we'll give her a lot of credit for knowing enough to call that timeout. That could be the difference in this one. Rather than the turnover in Lewiston basketball, Thornton now gets another chance at inbounding the ball in the 5 seconds. 28 seconds left, 46-45, Thornton Academy. A 1-point contest. Of course, if Thornton scores a bucket, Lewiston could still tie with a 3-point shot. It's been a dandy. And see if Thornton Academy can hold up to the pressure. They go to their box inbound, and we'll see where they look to get the ball. They get it in for Boudreau. Boudreau gets trapped, goes back for Bolia. Bolia up the court for Netto. Netto gets fouled. Julie Johnson commits the foul. 21 seconds to play. That'll put Tricia Netto now at the line, 1-1. And yes, very, very big free throws for the senior. Netto's been quiet so far in this contest tonight. She has her chance to be a hero. Buries it. Now she needs to make the second to assure at least the tie. And now Dan Michaud playing the percentages and calling the timeout, trying to freeze Netto up, and also, of course, planning his offense after the miss or the make, and how he'll come back down the other end and try to get 2 points or 3 for his Blue Devils. Certainly Thornton Academy, as we said in our last telecast, can play with just about anyone in the league. And this year, with Portland still dominating, but they're winning, not exactly dominating. It's anybody's game this year in Western A. Certainly the winner of Western A probably knows what they got to face up north. And one Ms. Blodgett and the Lawrence Bulldogs, defending champions, and Cindy Blodgett is about as good as they get in women's basketball, and I'm sure she'll end up playing somewhere at a big-time college in this country. The second one, a very, very big one for Tricia Netto. It's long, rebound, jump ball, who's got the arrow? The Blue Devils. So it's a 2-point contest, 20 seconds to play. Here comes Bowden. We're down to 15, 47-45. Goes for Karen. Karen drives the paint, pulls up, nothing. Goodwin the rebound. She can't get it out. Now she does. They foul Tricia Netto with 6 seconds to play. Dawn Karen drove the paint, and she came up with nothing but air. It's hard to determine whether she was hit on the hand or not. No call was made. Goodwin with a big rebound. She was trapped in, got it off for Netto, and then Netto dribbled up the side and got fouled. If she could put them both in, this could ice it. Makes the first. The worst you would suspect they could come out of here is with an overtime. 3-point lead, 48-45. This is the game. If she makes this, Thornton will move to 10-5. In and out, ball tipped. Goodwin the rebound, no good, but that's gonna do it, folks. Thornton Academy has won this one, 48-45, and what a great contest. Netto made 2 of 4 down the stretch. They were big, and then Thornton Academy going to the glass and doing what Lewiston did to them for most of the second half, getting the offensive rebounds, and that time, that was big inside play by Prince and Goodwin, and Thornton Academy knocks off number 4 Lewiston. They improved to 10-5. Lewiston falls to 9-6. It was a dandy. It was a dandy. The Lady Trojans with a big win. They'll play Thursday night back here at Linnell Gym against the Biddeford Tigers, and the Tigers have come on strong and are playing very good basketball, so that will be another big game for this young team. And tonight, they proved themselves very well under pressure as Lewiston fought back in the second half, and Thornton holds on for the 3-point win. Once again, I want to thank the sponsor of tonight's game, Carl Goodwin Contractor, General Contractor. Any jobs, big or small, I'm sure he can take care of you. All right, we'll take a pause now, and when we come back, we'll have our final stats and thoughts. We're back right after this. Welcome back to Linnell Gym in Saco. Jay Harper along with you. Our final score, Thornton Academy 48 and Lewiston 45. A great game tonight, and you got to give Lewiston a lot of credit for fighting back in that second half. They trailed by 12, but they fought back to tie this up, and it went right to the wire. Last time these two teams met, it was Lewiston by 3 at Lewiston. Thornton returns the favor, this time at home with a 3-point victory. Thornton now improving to 10-5 and in good shape as we head to the last 3 games of the regular season. Going to the scoring. Big second half for Thornton Academy tonight inside by Lynn Goodwin. She led all scorers with 14 points, 11 coming in that second half. Some big free throws and great inside play for Thornton Academy. Following her was Heather Prince, also having solid inside game tonight. She did a nice job with some weak side rebounds and some big buckets herself in this one, finishing the night with 11. Then Shayna Bart and Jen Boudreau both chipping in with 8, and you can't say enough about Jen Boudreau and her floor play for Coach Chris Netto. And then chipping in with 5 was Christy Bolia, and having 2 was was Trisha Netto, and Trisha, 2 big free throws at the end, 2 of 4, but both those front ends were very, very big as she made those. And then Thornton, with the loose balls, able to chew up clock and win this game here in Saco. Going to Lewiston, they certainly turned it on in the second half. Some big performances in that second half by TJ Methuen. She had 12 on the night, 10 in that second half, and a very good performance for her. And also Dawn Karen, no points in the first half. She finished the night with 7. Julie Johnson, a nice night as well. She had 9 points and a big free throw early, but couldn't get the second to convert, and that was a little bit of problems for Lewiston tonight. Sandy Bowden, their leader in scoring all season long, she finished with 14, leading the way for them and also sharing co-scoring honors for the evening. Chipping in with 3 points was Shayna LaJoy, and Lewiston now falls to 9-6. Thornton Academy back here Thursday night against Biddeford, a very big game because Biddeford just knocked off Portland a week or so ago. They're playing better. This could be worth a lot of heel points for them too as they wrap up their season. Still left for them is Sanford and Bonnie Eagle. And the Scots, of course, playing great basketball and worth a lot of points. So Thornton still, if they could win out, could find themselves in the top 3 in Western A heel point standings. A great night of basketball. Once again, thanks to our sponsor, Carl Goodwin, and thanks to you guys for tuning in. We'll be back here again Thursday night for more girls action here in Saco. For my cameraman tonight, Mark Cantor, I'm Jay Harper saying so long from Linnell Gym.
Hi,